And you know what? It's New Music Friday. It's awesome to have you guys here. It really, really is. And I'm excited to play some new music for you. You know, New Music Friday is one of my favorite days because we have so much new music to play here at AVA. All right, are we ready to go? I'm ready to get started. Let's just dive right in and see what we've got on the playlist. So this is coming from the New Music Friday playlist at AVA Live Radio on Spotify. We just updated it, and I'm actually going to update it again a little bit later today, but I want to play some of the tracks for you guys so that y'all can listen to them. If you have music, go to avaliveradio.info/airplay. avaliveradio.info/airplay. Let's start with the first one by Yumi Zuma. This is Southwark. Great stuff. I like that. First song up, first song done. I love it. Zumi, that is actually Yumi Zuma, Southwark on AVA Live Radio. Kicking us off for New Music Friday. What is happening, you guys? What have you been up to? I know you're probably staying in like me, but you know, it's all good as long as we have music, right? Correct? Maybe so. I don't know. I just know that every day we stay in is a day that we get to save somebody's life. So be sure to do your part and don't go out too early because there's still coronavirus out there. There's still a lot going on. So you got to keep yourself occupied and keep your energy up. Get in the mindset that this is not going to last forever. It's only a teeny weeny little bit of your life and you can get through it. Next up on AVA Live Radio, Skylar Blue, Can't Help It is the name of the song.
When they bring you up, I find you hard to talk about. I've never found an easy way to say you got the kicks and the smile. Yeah, you're the one I've been eyeing so long. You got that style that I could recognize from 100,000 miles away. Have you been working out? What you laughing about? I can't help but think that I should be a lover girl. Can't help it, but I want you back. Thought I was deaf to this. I can hear you beating in my heart. Don't make this hard. Said you wasn't getting caught up with the man only playing the part. I was born with two left feet, but I'll still dance with you if you start. I know you didn't write back. Maybe you'll change your mind as soon as I'm on the right track. Maybe it's just 'cause baby, I've lost my mind. I'm too persistent, I insist that it's the right time. Didn't wanna stop the high, but you made me a better guy. Caught up trying to make you mine. Yeah, I gotta get the good life. I can't help but think that I should be a lover girl. I can't help it, you got me like can't help it, but I want you back. Thought I was deaf to this. I can hear you beating in my heart. Don't make this hard. Said you wasn't getting caught up with the man only playing the part. I was born with two left feet, but I'll still dance with you if you start. Can't help it, but I want you back. Thought I was deaf to this. I can hear you beating in my heart. Don't make this hard. I find it hard to talk about. I never found it. I was born with two left feet, but I'll still dance with you if you start. I've lost my mind. Can't help it, but think that I should be.
All right, all right, all right. I like that too. I like that too. Another great track on New Music Friday, guys. I love this. This is fun. This is fun to do on live stream. I mean, what better than to get on a live stream and play some music, right? That's a good Friday. It is. And I'm going to be back again tonight, too, for New Music Release Radar. We've got some more great tracks. As you know, there's always so much going on. There's lots of music coming in, lots of music going through here at AVA Live Radio. We're about to send out our newsletter as well, so that's going to go out to all of the industry and music bloggers out there. So, hey guys, it's good to see you. You're ready to discover some new music, whether you're joining me here on the live stream, I hope, on Twitter, or just catch it on YouTube, or go check the newsletter. Don't forget to open those emails, because every time you do, I've got a new surprise for you, that's for sure. All right, next up on AVA Live Radio, fantastic. This is fantastic, Mr. Do we know who it is? Fantastic, Mr. Markle.
Tears run down your face and you hurt your heart for someone you think cares. Tears run down your face and you beat your heart for someone you think you need. And I've been here before, and I should know the score. Same story, same ending, me on the floor. Arrows flying through the dark sky, gunpowder and friendly fire, crashing thunder, falling stars, build your heart a wall. Wanted you to see me, I thought that you could save me. My walls are down, my weapons on the ground. I wanted you to heal me, I begged for you to save me, but I don't need you anymore. Arrows flying through the dark sky, gunpowder and friendly fire, crashing thunder, falling stars, build your heart a wall. Arrows flying through the dark sky, gunpowder and friendly fire, crashing thunder, falling stars, build your heart a wall. If looks get killed, so don't watch you die. And I can build walls tall, but I'm not that guy. I guess all in time, karma will find. In the grand scheme of things, you're not worth my time. You're not worth my time. My chapter's ahead, yours is behind. With all that you owe and all that you'll find arrows flying through the dark sky, gunpowder and friendly fire, crashing thunder, falling stars, build your heart a wall. Arrows flying through the dark sky, gunpowder and friendly fire, crashing thunder, falling stars, build your heart a wall.
That voice. Who was that? Who was that voice? Who was that voice? Fantastic Mr. Marcel. He's available on Spotify. That was Build Your Heart a Wall. I like that. I like his voice, right? It's just, it's so good. I could listen to that all day. I know. I love it. I got another good voice for you, though. You probably heard him here before. This is Sonny King with Sounds of a Winner. It's like one of my favorite songs he makes, I think. I think it is.
Lost in the music, better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Seem like I was lost in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Now I'm on the way. Made my way through the hate, you can see it in my face. Determined to win the race, I was relentless. Never took away that was safe. Odds against us, God bless whoever's in the way. Been conditioned by the struggle, humbled by my mistakes. They resisted, never buckle, regardless of what it takes. To climb a mountain took a while, feel like forever in a day. Revelation, I made it, but only by God's grace. And I'd be lying if I said I never felt the pressure. God urging me to hold on and resist the devil. Pop died young, but now I know it's just a vessel. Hard times come, but now I know it's just a test. Yeah, I come from them dirt roads and muddy was my pathway. Pardon my southern ways, but I got it out the red clay. Mama say wipe your feet or leave your shoes in the driveway, boy. Just the dirty south and out the mud, the only way. It seemed like I was lost in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Seem like I was lost in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Now I'm on the way.
By the grace of the great, collaborating with King. Music and faith, power and passion, a couple of traits. Garden of Eden, a couple of snakes. The instrumentals playing, I'm writing away. It's something about the music that brightens the day. Went from innocent to intimate. A lot of ups and downs round as I dwell in the mind of the infinite. Out of poverty to imminent. See, you can keep the fame, we not the same now with the businesses. It's the feeling when you lost what it costs to be the boss. As I floss, heads and tails just a toss. Better days just over the pink and blue horizon. Real lies and that real lies in God's conscious. Medallion round my neck to the sunset. No regrets, yes we blessed. Trying to stay dry to the
Seems like
lost
I
in
was
the
lost
music.
in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Seem like I was lost in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Seem like I was lost in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Seem like I was lost in the music. Better days seem like an illusion, but I come to a conclusion. This God's plan and I ain't losing. Now I'm on the way.
All right. Did I not deliver good stuff? I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 4. Seems like 5. Good ones, right? Started out right on New Music Friday. I was agonizing over the first 5. I was like, what? They're all so good. It's really difficult, but I figured those would get you up and going, and it certainly worked for me. I know I'm already in a great mood, even though probably coming into this broadcast, I was thinking about how long I've been inside, and it is, I don't know if it's getting to you, but it's getting to me for sure. I really would like something to open and me be able to go somewhere, but it is what it is. So here we are, and here we are together. Hey, Black Angel in the house from San Jose, California. Peter, thank you so much for heartening up. My Heart Master's here, giving us hearts. 740 hearts on Periscope already. Man, you're going to hit an all-time record in just a second. I know it. Kingzilla, great album cover. He's coming up next on AVA Live Radio. Guys, don't forget, if you have new music to send us, you can do it at avaliveradio.info/airplay. At this point, I have said that so many times, I feel like a broken record, but that's where you go. avaliveradio.info/airplay. If you want to catch this broadcast, you can get it right after the show. It's going to go live on radio across all 15 channels on AVA Live Radio. So this is the behind the scenes you guys are watching right now. Well, maybe not them, but you guys are watching the behind the scenes on Twitter and also on YouTube. I've got my Instagram also like cutting in just a little bit with a monitor so you guys can hear a little bit of sneak peek of the show. But you know, this is a really great thing because we can all be here. It's visual. I can see you hearting it up for us at AVA Live Radio, and certainly it's nice to see you guys showing up for the show too. It's kind of cool. I like it. So I got more tracks for you if you want to stick around and hang out with me and just do a little jam session. And then don't forget, we'll be back later again today. Now, if you want to catch the radio show, if you want to like log in regularly, listen in your car, and you want to make sure you don't miss any shows, just go to avaliveradio.info. Main page, you'll see everything. You'll see not only some of the latest videos, you'll see the latest shows, and you can connect that way. And you can see every place that we are streaming, from iHeartRadio to Spotify to Anchor FM, to Bleaker Radio. I mean, all of the different channels are available for you right there. Let's go into the next song. I think you guys are going to like this. A little hip hop for you by King Zilla. This one is called Two Tribes.
Class, please turn to the chapter called Two Tribes, Headhunters. History 101. And this is how the story goes.
The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. Dr. Bombay, stand by with the remedy. Blood will part the land like the Red Sea. Overseas sees from a distance what he wants to conquer with no resistance. Who'll be the Sodom and Gomorrah, David and Goliath, fire and brimstone when it's all done? Who'll be the one to fight to the death upon their very last breath? Who'll be the gift and the curse? Question, who'll be the one to draw blood first? The suppose is already chosen according to the book of war. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. The calm before the storm. The overseer locked and loaded. The calm before the storm. The natives calculated. The overseer sees his diamond in the rough. The natives are that diamond in the rough. Assembled deep in the jungle, ready to advance at the sound of the war cry. The natives repelled from the treetop into the high bush sight unseen. Musket guns will pop, pop, pop. Led by the overseer Captain Green. Children of a lesser god forced to defend with sticks and stones. Breaking bones, chopping off hands that came to take, plus arms, legs, heads of stater. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. 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 Who'll be the Sodom and Gomorrah, David and Goliath, fire and brimstone when it's all done? Who'll be the one to fight to the death upon their very last breath? Who'll be the gift and the curse? Question, who'll be the one to draw blood first? The suppose is already chosen according to the book of war. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue. You can hear it in the beating of the mighty drum. The voodoo's about to come. Come, the voodoo's about to come. Come, the voodoo's about to come. Come, the voodoo's about to come. The rhythm of the land ain't right. This jump starts the native tongue.
Two Tribes, Headhunters. This concludes today's history lesson.
I like that song. King Zilla, Two Tribes on AVA Live Radio. Don't we like King Zilla? We like King Zilla. I can tell because the hearts are going crazy. You guys are liking the vibe he's got going. He really picks us up. He's perfect for Friday. How about a little John Hands for you next? Fix Your Face. I know. I like the lyrics to this song too. So listen closely.
Yeah. I don't know where y'all from, but There's reasons why I don't fuck with everybody. Keep the circle small. Yeah. Total energy, sky high, I'm the sun. Yeah. Total remedy, and high begun. Weight on my shoulders, I'm doing squats and eating squash. Dunk all over them, head under my crotch. My era was long handshakes and crack vows. Late nights on the corner with the freestyles. Meanwhile, cops pull up to beat dudes. Wasn't trying to cuff them, it was more like pay your fucking dues. I rap like I was abused by my environment. I tell a story running through flames like a fireman. No matter what, never quit, never take advice. Before I broke bread, they wanted more than they sliced. I reverse rewind, still a master of time. Doc Strange, green pendant when the hands align. Lifelines and truth, so check the whole scoop. They in my ear like, bro, what you gonna do? Keep the circle small, check them accordingly. Stay on the driver's side and do it orally. There's nothing more than me. Keep up the pace, I'm talking to the beat. Homie, fix your face. Keep the circle small, check them accordingly. Stay on the driver's side and do it orally. There's nothing more than me. Keep up the pace, I'm talking to the beat. Homie, fix your face. Dr. Doolittle only speaking to animals. In the jungle eating flesh, I'm still Hannibal. I don't care if you get hove to manage you. Meditation channel gods, I still damage you. I'm talking 86, bro, check out my melody. You can still get 86, bro, you're not ahead of me. Running your mouth, please, don't David Letter me. Chef Ram on the stove, I got the recipe. I got my own brand of clothes, run it like a boss. You still run it backwards, word to crisscross. I'm in Atlanta, B, catch me with a Hawks plate. Sideline C6 with wife and Roger. Any man you see quiet being thought. I'm just trying to put the bread in the vault. I'm in the ring, Aerospence before the car crash. 80-inch watching Wilder whoop somebody's ass. I'm just a roadblock, someone you can't get past. So y'all just write a verse, I write the whole math. One hand wash the other, both wash the face. I'm feeling so big, but can't trust faith. Keep the circle small, check them accordingly. Stay on the driver's side and do it orally. There's nothing more than me. Keep up the pace, I'm talking to the beat. Homie, fix your face. Keep the circle small, check them accordingly. Stay on the driver's side and do it orally. There's nothing more than me. Keep up the pace, I'm talking to the beat. Homie, fix your face.
Little John Hands for you, fix your face on AVA Live Radio. All right, our energy is up, our Friday is started, and I am really hyper on lots of coffee. No, it's the music, I swear. Okay, guys, next up, Marco Doozy Blend is Time to Time.
Time to come to me in the deep of the night. My friend I was looking for, come here laying next to me. I'm waiting that he tells me truth. I'm waiting that he tells me truth. The silence has a tones. The silence has a tones. Like a rose, like a rose. Silent scream of my staring eyes, but it's rushing even if I'm quiet. Dreams are hanging on the lamps, which are shining from the street. I'm wishing to have for you such a bride. I'm wishing to have for you such a bride. The shadows on my wall, the shadows on my wall. Something bruised, something bruised. River of the honey between the banks. My fingers like a shot, take a balance on the clouds. river of the honey between the banks. My fingers like a shot, take a balance on the clouds. Like my empty ideas. Like my empty ideas. Like my empty ideas. Like my empty ideas. Ideas. Ideas.
That was Marique Dusselblend on Time to Time was the name of the song. Nice and chill, right? Nice and chill, but still kind of like very uplifting, I think. We need lots of uplifting songs in our lives these days. We really do. I'm looking for them all the time here. I mean, literally, I open my inbox and there are hundreds of tracks from indie artists. I cannot get over how many good ones there are. I mean, like, the picking is huge. It's amazing how many. I remember 10 years ago how we used to actually hunt for music and try to find really good stuff because a lot of the things that were being submitted weren't ready yet or just weren't our style. But, you know, now it's just like all of them are so good. That's how different it is just in 10 years. Being here on AVA Live Radio, you know, it just has changed so much. And I agree with you. Yeah, almost has that same voice. Yes. Yeah, very, very true. Guys, I'm talking to a live audience while we're here at AVA Live Radio because we started streaming. So if you haven't checked out the stream, definitely join us on Twitter. Go watch one of those streams on the replay or catch us on the live. It's at Twitter at AVA Live Radio. I also do live streams on YouTube at the AVA Live Radio channel. So definitely want to check out both of those and follow us on both of those places so that you don't miss another stream. If you want to see what's happening behind the scenes, like what it actually looks like when we're playing music here at AVA Live Radio. Rissa Anna has a brand new single out on her new release, This Is Us, from the album This Is Us. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Loving you that much was never the plan, but my heart was soon in your hands. Your friends became mine, and we had an amazing time. Letting you in was the hardest thing to do. Now I know how love will pull through. The moment I had you, I knew nothing would be the same. This is us, this is us, forever us, always us. This is us, this is us, forever us, always us. Found you that tasty after day. From when you went far away, wishing I was there with you, hoping you'd be the man I used to know. I know our love is real,
That was Risa Anna on Ava Live Radio with This Is Us, brand new song from her new album. How are you guys? Hello, hello, checking in with all of you in the chat right now, in the live stream. So Friday, beautiful day outside, but none of us can go out and enjoy it. How is that sitting with you? I just know that, man, it's a blessing to be alive today. And I don't want to lose sight of the fact that we have people out there, including some of our own artists, who are on the front lines fighting this virus, coronavirus. Don't forget the reason why we are here, the reason why we are all staying at home, we are wearing masks, we are being good. You know what I mean? Is not only to protect ourselves, but to protect our loved ones, because we don't know how people are going to get this. And what's the bottom line is people are getting sick. And I've seen great musicians, even on this show, pass away in literally 5 days from coronavirus. I mean, I see them 1 minute, they're fine. The next minute they have a mask on and they're saying, oh my God, I am so sick from coronavirus. Please say a prayer for me. And then the next minute, I literally am never going to see them again. It is so heartbreaking and it is mind blowing, but we have to stay strong. We have to be the heroes here. We have to do it. No matter what anybody says, you have to take it upon yourself to wear a mask if you go outside, no matter what anybody says. Until you see that nobody else is getting sick and until you see that nobody else is passing away from this virus. They don't have a cure for it yet, and we don't even know who has it because, one, nobody's getting tested, right? Two, you might not be symptomatic. A lot of people have it and they don't have symptoms. Three, you don't realize it, but even a sneeze or even speaking can throw the virus in someone's direction. So if you don't know you have it and you can speak at somebody and get too close to them and actually give them the virus and they could die, or they could give it to one of their family members and pass it on from there. So you can see where you have to be the hero today. You guys have to be the one to take the reins and actually eradicate this thing. And that is what I know you guys are doing. And I hope you stay with it. I hope you stick to it, because only us, it's us. It's us against that virus. We're all in it together. We are all sacrificing and we are all doing our thing to try and make sure that this gets beat. And I just want to remind you of that. All right, guys, I'm going on to the next song, Joe Stuckey. Now, Joey Stuckey wrote a really good song. He did. This one's got great lyrics. It's called One Song at a Time. And you know what? This is what musicians do. They inspire people one song at a time. That's what I love about this song.
This is where I'll start. This is where I'll end.
Terrific song. Definitely always inspiring from Joe Stuckey on AVA. One song at a time was what you were listening to. Coming up next, I have a song by Black Angels. I think you guys are going to like it. It's called It's You. Great new single. I like that. Black Angels, becoming quickly one of my favorite new bands. It's You. That was featuring Mickey Morris and Denise Patterson from Stevie Wonder they used to sing with. Pretty cool, huh? So, hey guys, what's up? Thanks for bringing your music to AVA Live Radio. You're on New Music Friday. All right, next up in the check is Rian Mack with There You Are. Brand new. They have a featured article right up on the radio channel. So if you want to go look at our radio website, that's avaliveradio.info. Go check it out.
I'm drowning all my sorrows, letting go of the pain. Another empty bottle that called your name. Forgetting you is tough, I can't forget enough, but the bottle helps you better to love and lose, never have loved at all. The heartache becomes the journey that I must walk. I cannot hide the truth, I'm still in love with you, and the bottle helps your memory fade away. I try to run away, I try to hide away, but everywhere I go, there you are. I try to talk, and I try to medicate. I pour a drink and leave the rest to fade. Watch it all go down. I'm tired of being down. I'm trying to forget. You won't let me down. I try to run away, I try to hide away, but everywhere I go, there you are. I try to talk, and I try to medicate. I pour a drink and leave the rest to fade.
Beautiful, inspiring new song by Rian Mack. That is There You Are on AVA. First time we played it so far. That's a brand new one. Actually, most of these are only about a week old. We have definitely discovered some good ones. If you want to catch this playlist, you guys can go and see it for yourself over at AVA Live Radio. It's the New Music Friday playlist. We have it linked up on the front page. We also have it tweeted out across all of the social media pages. But you know, I'm going to send a new tweet out just like right now because I can. How do you like that? All right, Ryan Boyce is up next with Road to Ruin, brand new song, new single, and a new sound.
Show you things you hope you never see again. I keep the brothers
love that industrial sound, right? There's so many layers. It's great. I like that. I like that about it. And you're so right. He does have an unusual and his own sound. And it's great when an artist captures that. There's no doubt about it. You can recognize it. I, for one, and I hear a lot of music, and, you know, maybe it's because I'm familiar with Ryan Boyce, right? But I do find that his sound does stand out. And I think it's because of the layers, certain instruments, certain ways that he puts the music together. And I think that having that cohesiveness throughout an album and throughout a body of work, maybe two bodies of work, even more, is something that people can depend on. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like AC/DC, right? They're like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. They don't change. They just do what they do, and it's awesome. And it is always good, and no matter what. And it's still good today. So like, I always feel like there's something to be said when you find a good sound of sticking with it and just, you know, making it a classic, making it something that has roots, that stands the test of time. And that's how I kind of feel about Ryan Boyce and the sound that he's doing here. Moonshine is next. Now here's that name that we were messing with the other night. Let me see if I got it. It's Kakmadafaka. I can't help it. And it's called Moonshine.
Oh, yeah, serious. Baby, you make me delirious. I wanna be something funny on your mind. I swear you make me high. I don't care if it's all a lie. I can come along for the ride. And it's moonshine, and we're dancing around. And you look me in the eyes, so you don't play around. Moonshine, and we're dancing around. And you look me in the eyes, so you don't play around. Somebody should warn me about the places you take me into the wild side of my mind. I got blonde hair and blue eyes, and it comes as no surprise. I've been around the block more than twice. And it's moonshine, and we're dancing around. And you look me in the eyes, so you don't play around. Moonshine, and we're dancing around. And you look me in the eyes, so you don't play around. Swing around. Swing around and round and round. Swing around and round and round. Fire, burn higher for every turn. Fire, burn, fire, burn, burn. Fire, burn higher for every turn. Fire, burn, burn, burn. And it's moonshine, and we're dancing around. And you look me in the eyes, so you don't play around. Moonshine, and we're dancing around. And you look me in the eyes, so you don't play around.
Woo! I like it. I like it. I like it. Every time I put on Moonshine, and it's just a song you need to dance to. I'm sorry. If you're not moving after that one, then I just don't know what to say. I just can't. I just can't. Well, you know, I was talking to one of the artists the other day, and they posed an interesting question to me, and I haven't heard this question in a while, actually. It's kind of strange. I used to hear it all the time. It's been kind of off the market for a little bit, and now it just popped its head back in. And it made me think. Now, the question was, ever had experience with trolls on social media? Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah, like every day, everybody does, and you would think that nobody would have a problem with me, but there's always somebody that wants attention out there. And here's the thing. I mean, don't buy into it. They said that they got a little bit rattled and sometimes it just kind of sticks with you. And I was like, listen, you got to feel sorry for the trolls out there. Here's my best advice. I said, you have to picture them like the little insecure trolls that they are, sitting behind a keyboard because that's all they have, stuffing their faces. They're not skilled, so they're sitting there attacking you. And if they had something better to do or a passion for anything in life, they wouldn't be spending time trolling your stuff. So feel sorry for them. Picture them as they are and don't let them bother you, because honestly, it's totally not worth it. But on the bright side is that if you do have trolls, you might be doing something right. All right, next up on Ava Live Radio, Janet O'Donnell is here. Midnight Breakthrough is the name of her new song. I'm going to play it for you right now.
Ooh, midnight breakthrough. In the midnight hour, there's a breaking. God, you hear the deepest things. You hear the crashing wave, the earthquake within, the secrets of my heart, the silence of my tears, the beating of my heart in thunder, in rain, and the wearing down of the same, the joy of the breakthrough. I'm gonna get me a breakthrough in the secret place. God is always on the side of the weak, and it's there among the weak that we find God on our knees. In my weakness, I acknowledge I can't make it on my own. My strength, my source is Daddy Jesus. God, your love is all around, and everyone says how good you are, and everyone testifies of your saving power. I cannot deny it, I cannot defy it. There is no other truth than what I know. Your breath makes me live again. Your power undergirds me. Your love surrounds me. I'm carried on the wings of angels, as angels all around me beckon at your call to help me in my situation. In the midnight hour, oh, come and save me. In the watches of the night, my spirit sings praises. I sing praise, and I'm released from brokenness. In the midnight hour, I sing endlessly, and as I sing, I am free. Joy comes in the morning, and as the dawn breaks, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm healed and whole. My heart is no longer sore, my heart is filled with joy. In the midnight hour, I had a breakthrough. My daddy Jesus came through to save me.
New Music Friday. You're listening to Janet O'Donnell, guys. Midnight Breakthrough is our last song of this set. I will be back again later with Release Radar. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going out with a little inspirational video for you guys over there for joining us here on Twitter. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great day. I hope this lifted you up a little bit. And remember, don't let things get you down. We are here. We're playing some music. Just check out one of our shows and you will get inspired. That's for sure. Because that's what we aim to do. All right, guys, enjoy the video, and I'll see you later.
Time to kick back. Time to like no other. Like no other. Music has touched generations, liberated cultures. Time to kick back. Time to kick back. Like no other. Like no other. Like no other. Music has touched generations like no other. Music has touched generations. Music has touched generations, liberated cultures. Like no other. Like no